There we go. God damn! He did not make it. Hey everyone, welcome back to Spyro 1. So when we last left off, we were at the Magic Crafter's World, which is one of my favorite areas in the entire game, so let's get right down to it. As soon as Spyro clears his nostrils there. Yeah, we're gonna get right down to it. We already got the egg from the thief, we don't need to get that anymore. We freed that one dragon. So these guys, you kind of have to glide over them to get them before they activate their magic. Alright, so our first level is Alpine Ridge. I believe this is the one where you have to race around. You have to use these speed boosts that are kind of layered throughout the level. I think that's the one that you use the speed boost anyway. How are you all doing today? Well, I still haven't had much luck recently in golf or betting. I don't know how interested any of you guys are in that, but yep, still no luck. It's gotten kind of tough. God damn. There we go, threw him into the abyss. What kind of sucks is Tommy Fleetwood finally won on the PGA, finally, and I kind of missed out on it. I got a little bit of profit from him, but not much, because I was never one of those people who bet Fleetwood in the first place, so I wasn't really banking on him winning. I just had a feeling he kind of might do something, but I didn't really expect him to, so I kind of missed out on that. And I missed out on Cameron Young too, so those are like the last two guys left who hadn't won in ever. And that's pretty much it, so lost opportunity there. Yeah, so the wizards basically control the steps and some of the paths around here, so you kind of have to time it properly in order to get around the level. It's still not that tough, it's still a pretty easy game, but it is a bit tricky sometimes with some of the platform jumps in this section. We rescued Zane. Billy Zane?
Oh, Spyro! You're not afraid of those big, noisy, gigantic, awful beasts, are you?
Of course not!
Oh, good. I didn't think so.
Billy Zane from The Mummy. That's the joke everyone always makes. He's from The Mummy. Even though that's actually Arnold Vosloo, I believe. Billy Zane is from Demon Knight, which I actually kind of rewatched that movie recently. I say kind of because I was watching a reaction video to it, but it's not their type of reaction where they exaggerate all stuff. It's more like this whole married couple that kind of gives genuine reaction slash reviews to movies. So they basically watch almost all of it. And I rewatched Billy Zane's Demon Knight with them. It still holds up pretty well. I gotta watch Bordello of Blood. I've never seen that one. It's one of the few horror movies from the 90s that I haven't really seen at all. I heard it's not quite as good as Demon Knight, but it's still the last Tales from the Crypt movie, so I might as well seek it out and see if it's really bad or if it's just okay. I have a feeling it's probably gonna be just okay, because I haven't really heard terrible things about it, but I haven't heard great things about it either. Like everyone pretty much agrees it's no Demon Knight, certainly. But you know, sometimes you don't need a masterpiece, sometimes you just need a fun movie to watch. Demon Knight isn't really a masterpiece, but it's still pretty great. Man, look at all these wizards. All these Gandalf wannabes. Those must be the green wizard that disappeared in Middle Earth. Yeah, weren't there like 5? You had Saruman the white, Gandalf the grey, Radagast the brown, and then you had a blue wizard, and it was a green wizard, right? It wasn't red. I believe it was green. Who disappeared and were never heard from again. And apparently the reason they couldn't mention their names in the movies is because they did not have the rights to the Silmarillion, so basically you cannot mention the names of any of the characters from that book. If they only appear there, like if they appeared in Lord of the Rings, that's fine, but if they appear only in the Silmarillion, you can't mention them, so that's why Gandalf said he forgot their names. I think it kind of works anyway though, because it shows that Gandalf is kind of not mortal, but he is a bit frail when he's in that human body. So he does tend to forget things. We cannot go over there just yet. You notice the fireworks are over there. That you're gonna set those off eventually, but we cannot go over there just yet. Rescued Eldred.
Thank you for releasing me.
So he's an alchemist. That's pretty neat. Those guys remind me of an enemy from another game, but I don't remember what it is. Like, I'm thinking Tomba, but that doesn't really make sense. Because Tomba's a caveman, so... There's an enemy in some other platforming game from that early era, PS1, PS2, that reminds me of those guys, but I don't know what it is. Let's fry that sheep. I gotta get back to Astrobot 2 eventually. I gotta finish that off. Because we're almost, I believe we're almost at the end of that game. Like, we finished the main quest, but then we still have a few of the bonus levels left to do, but I don't think there's that much left, so... Unless they keep updating it with new levels and features, I think we might almost be finished with it. Just gotta find the time. I was thinking of playing it tonight, but then I also want to play more Metal Gear if possible, or Death Stranding, because I want to make some real progress in those. Especially with Snake Eater coming out, the Delta version, and that means Metal Gear playthroughs are going to be popular. Man, that game is a huge mess. I was almost tempted because I had this $20 certificate from Best Buy that was about to expire yesterday, or today rather, and I was almost tempted, but then I read all those issues that it had. Rescued Xander.
Great work, Spyro. If you keep this up, you'll learn all the tricks of the Magic Crafter's world.
Alright, will do, Xander. Yeah, so like I was saying, I was tempted, but then I read all about that, the frame rate issues it has because of Unreal Engine 5. I just decided, nope, I am not paying $50 for that thing. You know, it's $70 without the discount, $50 with the discount. I am not paying that for a faulty game like that. They gotta patch that thing first and give it to me at a cheaper price. You know, we're not paying $50 for that mess. And the funny thing is, we're seeing people fight about it all over, like saying, "Oh, it's the developer's fault." It's like, it's not. It's both. Like, yeah, maybe the developers aren't the best, but at the same time, Unreal Engine 5 sucks. Everybody knows it. So that's why Silent Hill 2 remake had issues, because of that engine. So you can just excuse it saying, "Oh, it's the fault exclusively of the God damn, Spyro died. It's exclusively the fault of the developers." We know Unreal Engine 5 is bad. Everyone knows it. It's just cheaper used than to develop your own engine for one game series. But the problem with that is, you get stuff like this where it's a mess. There we go. God damn! He did not make it. Maybe we should go for the cave first. Maybe we need to go for the cave. We almost made it. There we go. Let's see if he makes it. You know what? Let's go for the cave. Maybe we can jump from here. Oh, we got one of these suckers. God damn, he's fast. That dude is way too fast. Come on. See the flash? Frickin' Barry Allen of Spyro. I wish his flame had a bit more reach. Be pretty useful for cases like this. There we go, got him. That jump gave us the extra boost. Rescued Kelvin.
Remember that these blue thieves have stolen eggs outside the Magic Crafter's world as well.
Don't worry, I'll take care of them.
Yeah, we know. Kelvin from the Star Trek timeline. The Kelvin timeline, which got discontinued because it kind of sucked. That timeline. That's not really fair. The last movie was kind of good, but kind of is not good enough. You gotta be great nowadays, and even though that was the best of the Star Trek films under good old J.J. Abrams, it still wasn't that good. It was just okay. Ah, god damn, we died. You wanna avoid being hit by those fireworks, obviously. Damn, we've lost like 4 lives here just in that one level alone. That's more than like the previous world combined. Alright, here we go. There we go. There we go, you gotta set him off and run. Alright, so I think we got all of those. What else is left? Let's see. Got 7 gems, that's all that's left. No, not 7, 47. Forgot the other 40. Trying to remember where the other ones are. I think it should be near the exit, right? Let's see, let's head back here. No, that just leads us around. So where do we go? Where's the other gems? Is there an island we can land somewhere? Maybe in there? Maybe in the waterfall? Let's see. That was not a good idea. That was a bad idea. Missing 47 gems. Yeah, we got plenty of lives, that's fine. Oh yeah, because we never figured out how to get over to the other section. Yeah, over there. There they are. Gotta figure out how to get over there. I think we have to fly from this section. There we go. Look at all those blue wizards. All those blue Gandalfs. Alright, we need 15. I cannot believe a new Lord of the Rings movie is coming out after all this time. A new live action movie. You know, not only a new movie, new live action movie. The Search for Gollum. I don't know who the hell at WB is obsessed with Gollum, but they gotta knock it off. Like, he had that crappy ass game. You know, you had that crappy ass game. Now you're gonna have another movie. You're dragging Viggo Mortensen into it, dragging Ian McDiarmid again into it, and it's like, I don't know who the hell is obsessed with Gollum at WB, but they have some issues because I don't think anyone else likes Gollum except for Andy Serkis. I think he's the only one. Everyone else is dead tired of Gollum at this point, and they just keep on dragging him. They just keep dragging him back. They really want us to like Gollum, don't they? It's like the whole Suicide Squad thing. They really want us to like the Suicide Squad. Even getting James Gunn to do a new movie. And like, they're okay, but at some point you have to accept that they're not going to be the gigantic Avengers level hit you want them to be, you know? There comes a time where you have to just give it up. Was that platform moving? Looks like there was something in there. Yeah, at some point you just have to give it up and accept it's not going to be some huge level hit. Same thing for Gollum. We're missing one single gem. It's gotta be over here. That is an issue in this game where you miss one single gem and now you can't find it, you have to comb the whole level all over again. Where is that damn gem? So it's not over here. Yeah, where the hell is it? Where is this gem? I wish Sparks could show us the way like he does in 2, but we don't have that ability here, so we're flying blind. Is it over here? It is not. So where on earth is this thing? And I don't want to just leave because it's just one single gem, so that's time that we can be using to play the other level if we just waste it and leave right now. Alright, so we checked that whole area. I guess let's go over here again and check it some more. Yeah, where is that damn thing? Oh, I see them over there. I see them. I completely missed them when I went over to fight the wizards. There we go. And we're done. Nicely done, Spyro. Nicely done. Now we can get out of here. Alright, let's return home. We got one down. Hopefully the next one goes a bit quicker. There we go. Got him. It's making the turns that's a bit difficult, making those tight corners. Hold on a moment, let me check on something. Sorry about that, just had to check on something real quick. Yeah, it's the corners that make it difficult. God damn. There went all our health. Rescued Xantor.
When you see arrows like these, you can charge along with them to begin a supercharge.
Supercharge? Excellent.
Go ahead, try it.
There it is. Supercharge. He's doing card tricks. Yeah, so Alpine Ridge wasn't the supercharged stage, it's this one. See? There you go. That's what he meant. Let's see where this leads us to. Oh, another dragon. Boldar.
This portal leads to a special place where you can learn to fly. I remember when I was a young dragon, earning my wings.
Learn to fly. Got it.
His wings are moth-eaten. Like Raziel's in Soul Reaver. Yeah, but this stage, Crystal Flight, no thanks. We're saving those for the end of the game. We are not doing this crap right now. Hell no. Hell no. Oh yeah, we need to hit this thing. We need to hit it with the supercharge. Let's take care of these weather wizards. Yeah, you can't break that normally with the charge. You have to hit it with the supercharge, which is a bit more tricky than you might anticipate. Mainly because of those turns. Like I said, it's a bit tricky making them. Got it. Hell yeah. In one turn. Nice. Usually it takes me 2 or 3. Alright, so let's go to the high caves. Oh yeah, this is the supercharged stage. And you also got these annoying critters here. You can only kill them with the supercharged boost. So I think the story behind the enemies is that Nasty Nork turned pretty much all their treasure into enemies. So, I mean, yeah, so these are basically the gems that have been turned into enemies. They're not just random enemies that he employed. Cyrus? Billy Ray Cyrus?
Please do something about these green druids. They insist on moving everything in sight.
Yeah, let's straighten this out. Alright, we got the gem. This game is still very well designed, even after all these years. It looks phenomenal. I think it was like IGN that gave it only like a 7.5 or something, and that's insane. You know, it may be a bit simple by modern standards, but it's still a pretty damn decent game, you know? Deserves at least an A. Ajax. Oh, from Deadpool.
I hate those bugs. When I become big and strong like you, I'll squash them all.
Until then, remember that supercharge makes you invincible.
Yep, so Spyro obviously doesn't have the size or the strength to squash him now, but he can do so with the boost. So I guess Spyro can fly going from world to world, right? I guess the magic between worlds lifts him up so he can fly that way, but he can't do it on his own. Because otherwise the game would be too easy. You could just fly around all day basically torching the enemies. Ooh, fireworks. Gotta get back to Death Stranding too. I think I might do that instead of Metal Gear, simply because we got this firework edition for the DHC Magellan, which apparently shows off fireworks when you call on it to distract the enemy, and they get distracted watching the fireworks. You can sneak around them or beat them up more easily. I want to try that out. Light up the whole Australian night sky with fireworks. That sounds awesome. So you got two choices. We can go for the lift, or we can go for the enemies over there. Let's go for the lift first, since it'll be easier to come back. Alright, here we go. Let's go, Spyro. Damn. God damn, he knocked his head on the ceiling surface there. On the ceiling of the cave. So that's the portal home. Rescued Cedric, the entertainer.
Try combining your supercharge with jumping and gliding, and really explore the high caves.
Alright, we found all the dragons. I think we can turn around and hit that bug over there with the supercharge. Let's see. Gotta make a hard left turn. Not like that. God damn, Spyro. Go into the cave. God damn. That did not work out as planned. He bypassed him completely and went right by him. Let's try again. Got him. What else is in here? God damn. Oh, okay, so we gotta continue to supercharge. Got it. Alright, let's go. Let's kill that metal spider. There we go, got him. 2 for 1. Try not to miss gems, cause I don't want to end up lost again. All right, I think it's to the right, isn't it? Yeah, I think the box is to the right. Not like that. Alright, here we go. Here we go. Let's grab that box. God damn. Oh, we didn't even need a supercharge for that one. I thought it was one of those super hard boxes. It's just a regular crate. Ah, okay, so this is where we emerged from originally. Got a little over halfway of the gems. I'm not sure we can make the climb up the ladders with the supercharge. The one over here. Yeah, that one might be a bit too much. Let's see if there's another supercharge we can use. There we go. Wait a second, why does it close? Oh, because that doofus right there. Hello? There we go. Oh, we got the extra flame. Oh, so we didn't need the supercharge at all. We just needed this. Yeah, that's the extra powerful flame. Alright, so it looks like we got everything. Yeah, so we really didn't need a supercharge at all. Let's go torch that sheep again. Can we get him? There we go, we got him. Oh, there's another one of those thieves again. They're so fast. I think you almost have to try to hit them with the flame because they're too fast to just hit them on their own. trying to double back to find out where the other ones are. We left behind. Here we go. There's one. There's two. What else do we have to get? How do we go back? Let's see. How do we go back? Yeah, I want to get back to the starting section. I guess the only option is to go over here. Damn. Oh, they actually hold you up. That's nice. Make sure you don't fall. Ah, I see the other cave we have to go. It's right over there. I see it. We just completely went past it. God damn. I guess we just have to let him jump. There we go. Alright, so there's one, and then now we gotta head back to the other one. That's nice of those fairies to help you out like that. Alright, we gotta get to the really long one. Let's kill that sheep. That did not work. Maybe we could just jump from over here. Nope. Yeah, it has to be a long jump. Alright, let's go. God damn. He almost made it. Almost. There we go. You gotta time it right so that you can activate the flight in the middle of it. That way you don't end up falling. Oh, we got another one of these dudes. Come on. Yeah, we're not gonna catch this guy. We're gonna just have to hit him like that. Just hit him with a blast of fire. Missing 18 gems. Where? Where could they be? Where could they be? Oh, I see it. Never mind. I see where they are. Wait, is it the ledge or not? Actually, I think it might be the ledge. Let's see. Yeah, that section over there. We gotta find some way to get to climb up here. But how? Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's this over here. No, wait a second. Oh, I see it. I see it. Come on, fairy, give me that kiss. I see it. Let's go get those gems. Are you kidding me? We missed 5. There's one gem worth 5 somewhere around this place that we completely missed. Where could it be? That is the only bad part of this game compared to the others, that several of the abilities that are useful in the other games are missing here, like the hover jump, using sparks to find the gems. They're just not here. And because they're not here, it makes things more difficult because you don't have nearly as much help as you do in the other games. So it does make it a tad bit difficult to find. We kind of just had to just look around until we can find them. So there's the portal home. Could it be over here? In the cave? So it is not over here. It's not in this section over here. So where is that damn thing? Maybe it's inside the place where we had the next thief over here. No, we were over here already. Yeah, where is that damn thing? Yeah, that's the problem. It's just once you have like 1 or 2 gems by themselves left, is very difficult to find. Like, you really do need that little ability from sparks that you get in the second game. Or maybe it's the third one, I'm not really sure. But it helps you find the gems, because like this, that prevents stuff like this from happening, where you have 1 single gem in the whole level and you have no idea where it is, and you have to basically comb the whole level searching for just that 1 single gem. That is infuriating. Yeah, I have no idea where this thing is. We might have to come back for this one later, because it's just I got no clue. Got no clue and no hint either. I'm trying to see if I can spot anything shining below, but no, we don't see it. Don't see a damn thing. Where do we start the beginning of the level? Is it in the spider cave, maybe? Maybe up there, but I don't know how to get up there. Let's see. God damn, we just fell off the freaking hill. Not even a hill, it's a tower, basically. Oh man, it put us all the way back here. God damn. I wanted to go back all the way to the beginning. I wanted to go all the way back to the beginning. See if we missed it there, but they put us all the way back here. Yeah, if we can't find it, we're just gonna... we're just gonna exit the level and then just search for it some other time, because I have no clue where this thing is. Oh, this jackass right here. How did we even miss him? God damn, he was right there all along. How did we miss that guy? Well, let's get out of here, Spyro, because I've had enough of this level. Let's just get out of here. How did we even miss that one guy there? Where's the home portal? Let's see. Now I'm completely lost. Where's the home portal again? Yeah, whatever. Let's just go back. Yeah, in Spyro, like I said, I'm not sure if it's 2 or 3. You have the ability to, you can have Sparks show you where the gems are. So it'll show you, basically you press the shoulder buttons and it'll send you in like the general direction. But since we don't have that here, you gotta rely solely on combing the levels. There we go, there's the home portal. Which can be kind of annoying, like you see, because then if you have one single gem missing, you have no idea where it is. Can be quite annoying. Alright, we finished the high caves. I believe we have another level and then the boss level. I already said we're not doing Crystal Flight. There's the boss, Blowhard. Wizard Peak. God damn. Did not see that coming at all. In the original Spyro, those guys actually reminded me a bit of the Final Fantasy IX mascot. The little wizard guy in the hat. And the dark shadowy face, they kind of reminded me of that guy. They made him a bit more detailed here. Alright, so let's go to Wizard's Peak. And we're gonna do the boss and that'll be it. Yeah, I think I'm gonna play Death Stranding after this. I don't really feel like recording another game after this. I also wanna get more progress done on Death Stranding too. I also wanna check out that firework enhancement we have and see how awesome that is. Oh no, it's not those guys that reminded me, it's this guy. There we go, the Weather Wizard. Those are the ones that remind me of the Final Fantasy mascot guy from 9. Which I've heard is a pretty good game overall. I've never played it. I know it's available. They kind of remastered it a little bit and put it on digital, so I might have to check that out eventually. Oh yeah, this is where I always get confused on how to find that guy. So we gotta keep an eye out. God damn. Just flatten him like a piece of paper. God, come on, Spyro. Those are some big guys. And those weather wizards are annoying. You kinda had to bait them into swinging the club without approaching them too closely. Rescue Jarvis from Iron Man.
Welcome to Wizard Peak. This is my favorite supercharged spot. Use it to bash those wizards.
I guess being a wizard is a common profession here because they got a ton of them. It's not rare like in Harry Potter at all. I guess they got hundreds and hundreds of them. Anyone can learn magic. At least in Spyro World. You imagine what a crossover with Spyro, Sonic, and Crash Bandicoot would be like? That would be insane. Okay, so yeah, we gotta... First, let's get these guys out of the way. Because that just makes it complicated. Let's get them out of the way. You have to basically... First, you gotta hit this. I believe you also have to... jump over here. Yeah, you gotta reach that platform, and then there's another spot you have to super jump, so there's a lot of points to supercharge from. Yeah, so alright, let's go for the first one. Here we go. God damn, I was about to say here we go, but he didn't go anywhere. Alright, here we go for real this time. There we go. And I already hear a freaking thief over here. Look at this freaking dude right in the ledge. Jackass. Alright, so that's it for that one. How do we get back? How do we get back? I guess we just gotta go jump over there then, because I don't see any other way to get back. Yeah, it'll probably circle around back to where we started. Got Hexus.
Well done, Spyro. Thank you for releasing me.
I'm guessing he's a magician that casts hexes on people. Just thinking. Because if not, that would be false advertisement. There we go. Got that one. There's another one we have to jump to, but I don't remember where it is. Oh yes, this one. Okay, so we gotta really supercharge to be able to reach that tower over there. We need more health too. Got him. Alright, we found all eggs. I don't think it's all eggs for the game, it's just for this section, right? Just for this one particular world. Damn, he killed his own man. That sucks. Hit him with that club. That was a hard hit. Rescue Lucas. George Lucas.
Listen carefully, Spyro.
Look at his helmet.
There's a secret area in the artisan's home world near the waterfall. Try jumping on the stones there.
Artisan's homeworld? Waterfall. Sounds good.
Yeah, we know about it. That was in case you didn't figure it out on your own. But like I said, we are not going over there until the whole game is done, because those levels are annoying. The Speedway, I hate the freaking Speedways. They suck. The only decent one is Metro Speedway. That one's pretty good. Other than that, they all blow. Every last one of them. The same goes for Spyro 2. They just suck there too. And I think they also suck in 3. So the Speedways are probably everyone's, well, at least my least favorite part of the games. They're just not good. All right, let's go. Hell yeah! Look at that. Come here, sheep. Damn, we flamed them and threw them into the abyss. It's a long way down. Okay, so unless I'm mistaken, there should be some way to get around to where that other window is, but I don't remember where you jump from. I think it's probably this or the other tower. One of them leads you to where that one single guy on the windowsill is, but I don't remember where it's from. Like, is it over here or? I do know it's one of the super speed charges. Oh, we got him. We didn't even need to use the jump at all. We just went right to him. Nice. I think that's the only tricky one. We still got a lot left though, so there's obviously some other section that we did not get. Alright, so we got that. Let's just make sure there's nothing left over here. Oh, we got this dude. This is the dude. Okay, so let's rule them out. So it's not the single one over there because there's no way to reach him. So it has to be the other one. Yeah, it can't be the single one because there's no way to reach him. So it has to be the other one then. Because I don't think there's a way to wind around back to where he is, right? Let's see. Let's try it out just in case. Just in case it is really that simple. God damn. Come on, Spyro. Shape up. I guess we should have checked before we went over there. God damn. God damn, why is he refusing to hit the ledge? Like, how do we even do it the first time? Did we jump from all the way from across over here? Like, how do we do that? That did not work. Yeah, how do we do it the first time? There we go. Alright, so he's not in that direction over there. Maybe from over here? Let's see. Yeah, there's the lone tower there. It's not this way, because that leads back to the speedway, or the supercharge. That was not it. That was not it at all. Okay, so I think it has to be from the other tower where we jumped to. Because that was not it. Not that one, the one that's accompanied by the two other towers. One has 3. See, because he's over here. So he's over there. Yeah, this is way too long to glide. There's no way we can reach him in that state. See, we have it right over there, but is there any way we can reach that area? Maybe if we maybe we can just glide over to it? That did not work. I get the feeling we might need to do a supercharged jump, but from where? Like, where could we maybe the bridge? Let's see. Why did he respawn too? That guy in particular, why did he come back? Maybe because we saved before killing him, I guess. But we already killed him, so Let's see if... Oh yeah, I think I see what we have to do. We have to somehow manage to get all the way across and then jump across the bridge. Okay. So let's see. See if we can pull this off. God damn. I forgot you gotta jump there, that little step. Alright, let's go. Let's see, where is he? Made it, there we go. Nice. Here you go, sheep. There he is. And a dragon. Oh no, that's a palm tree. I thought that was a dragon for some reason. Wait a second, what the hell? That is not it. How do we kill this guy? Maybe we have to take the magic boost over here, I guess. Yeah, because we didn't even need the speed charge for this at all. Let's see where this puts us. Oh. Oh, okay, so you drop in on them. I see, so I guess you have to just wind your way around and drop in on him near the window. Let's see. So he's not over there. Yeah, Spyro's just climbing across rooftops. Like Batman, just traipsing across the rooftops. Why are there sheep on the rooftops too? Okay, so there's some treasure chests right there. Ah, there he is, I see him. Need 36. I want to make sure we didn't miss any. I'm pretty sure we probably did miss one or two. There we go, got him. Yep. Still missing 14. Ugh. After all that, we're still missing 14 gems. Come on, man. Even after all that. Well, let's circle around again, see if we can find whatever it is that we missed. All that work and we're still missing 14. Oh, wait a second, that's not a sheep, that's a goat, right? Of course they're on rooftops. Goats defy gravity. Oh, is it on top of the roof? Maybe? No, it's not on top of the roof. Where are those 14 gems? Yeah, I don't know. I don't know where they are. I got to comb the whole level again. Yeah, like I said, that is the main part of this that annoys me, the fact that we don't have that ability to have sparks look for the gems. So what ends up happening is that you end up like just missing some easily. We're gonna kill that guy again just in case, but I'm pretty sure he doesn't have more gems on him. Just in case. It's so hard to hit that jump also. You have to time it just right, and it's pretty hard to get the timing down. Yeah, I don't really know what the specific jumping point is where you can finally jump to get it just right. I'm trying from outside the well, but it's not really working. You can see he just hits the top of the wall. We got it that one time, but no luck so far. He's so annoying. Keeps hitting the damn wall. Why? It's like we almost need like a boost of some sort. Yeah, I don't know where to jump from, because we got it that one single time, and ever since then it's just been impossible to do. He didn't even make it that one time, he just hit the wall. Alright, come on, let's go. Spyro, let's go. Damn, he almost made it. Yeah, like I don't know exactly where to jump from. And like I said, I'm pretty sure that guy doesn't have the gems on him because we killed him already. So he probably just has a life on him or something. I don't get it. I don't get why we were able to do it that one time and then we haven't been able to do it again any other time after that. Just one single time was the only time it worked. Oh! Oh. It looked like he got a bit of speed boost there. That did not work. Come on. I just want to get rid of that guy just in case he is the one with the gems, but they're making it difficult. There we go. See, all he had was a life on him because we killed him already, so where are the other gems? We're missing 14. Yeah, let's save it so that we don't have to kill that guy again. I wonder if it might be the other section. Let's see. Maybe it's this tower over here. That was not it. That's not the right tower. I wanted to get the one with the accompanying 2 towers left to it. The one with the 3 there, that's the one I wanted to get. Yeah, I completely forgot where those 2 towers are. It's not that way. Let's see, so it's not in that direction. Yeah, I'm looking for the one where 3 of them put together. Maybe we missed some behind the tower. I don't think we went behind it, so they might be there, but where is that tower in the first place? So you get a running boost from here. Oh, is it maybe it's over here? Let's see. See, it's not this one. I see it. There we go. There we go, nice. That was exactly it. All this time messing around and all we need to do is just go back here and go behind that 1 tower. That sucks. Alright, let's go home, Spyro. Got 1 more level left, the boss. Yep, let's return home. Alright, we did Wizard Peak. Still missing 63 gems over here.
Thank you, Spyro, for recovering so many of our dragon eggs. Hop aboard for the Beastmaker's world if you're ready. Would you like to go?
That's a cool feature too, that you don't have to do the bosses right away if you want. You can just do the regular levels and traverse all the way to the different world and then do the bosses on your own time. That's a pretty cool feature. Not a lot of games let you do that even today, where you have the option to do the bosses whenever you like, rather than facing them in order. And and you already know what the stages are, so you can even avoid them for a while if you want. You don't have to do them right away or be forced into doing them without being prepared. I think Crash also lets you do that, right? Crash 2 and 3, you can do them on your own time. Well, I think at least 2. Because I think in the original Crash 2 they used to be in between the levels as you went up on the elevator, but then they changed it so that each one is just a separate level now for the remake. So yeah, you can approach them on your own time. Trying to see if there's any other gems we missed from this area. Okay, so there's nothing behind Crystal Flight. So they have to be over here. But where? Oh, we do not want to fall in that puddle. Hell no. So that's where we started. That area over there, that little ledge, that's where we started. This is how we got down here. Missing 14 again. That number keeps coming up over and over again. 14 gems. First it was that last stage, now it's this one. Trying to see if there's anything shimmering around that'll tell us where they might be. Oh, we do have that cave over there. Let's see, maybe we can glide to that cave. Maybe it's this cave over here. Yeah, we need a supercharge for that. We need a boost, so... How do we get over here? Let's see. Because here's a cave. What's the nearest jump? It's right over there. Oh, here's some gems. So we gotta take out these guys first. Yeah, we're missing one. It's just a 10. So we gotta get over here. So here's the supercharge. Where do we have to go? Let's see. We have to go over here. Alright, here we go, Spyro, let's go. Damn. I think the joystick actually makes it more difficult to control than if we... the analog stick, than if we just use the D-pad. Look at that, we stopped short of hitting the freaking treasure chest. That was the whole point of going there. Yeah, I think it's a slight flaw in the game. I think the analog stick makes it more difficult than if you just hit the D-pad. But there you go, we got 300, so now all that's left to do is just the boss. Blowhard. I'm assuming it's gonna be an old wizard who blows wind. Or breaks wind. Either way, maybe both. Alright, here we go, Blowhard. Let's go. Boy, let's see what this one's about. I don't even remember this boss at all. I'm sure once I see him, it's all going to come back to me, but I don't even remember him one bit. I don't remember Jacques from the next world, which is basically the spring. It's like a spring man. He just hops from platform to platform. You have to chase after him. That guy I remember. And obviously Nasty Nork at the end, but this guy, no clue who he is. So there's his minions. Obviously that's not him. Good. I was about to say good thing there's only 100 gems here, but no, it's 400. I'm confusing it with probably the speedway levels that only have a certain amount of gems. Or some other smaller level in the game. Yeah, so this one does have 400. Look at giant windmill. That's a neat little feature right there. Windmills are kind of cool, right? You can get power and they look good in the environment too. As long as you're not confusing them for giants like Don Quixote. Oh yeah, there he is. Look at him. Look at him right there. Look at that guy. He's got a beard like Radagast from the Hobbit movies. Look at that. He's just all beard. All beard and tornado. Yeah, get out of here, Blowhard. Where did he go? Where did he go? Yeah, you saw he went this way. Where is he? Maybe he went back inside? Let's check it out. Oh yeah, there he is right there. His minions at least. So usually levels where the bosses, the whole levels are kind of annoying, but this one's actually pretty neat. It's almost like a little puzzle level. Rescued Altair from Assassin's Creed. That Altair?
Thanks for releasing me, Spyro. You have no idea how long I've been trapped in crystal. And, neither do I.
It's got his crystal ball there again.
I'm out of here.
His crystal bowling ball. Where he bowls with the other dragons every Thursday evening or Friday night. Yeah, so usually levels, like I said, where the bosses, the whole level are kind of annoying, but it's actually pretty decent here. They're not frustrating at all. Just a bit annoying when you get hit, but other than that, they're pretty cool. And they also give you much more to do, you know, in terms of tracking down the gems besides just fighting the boss. There he is. Hit him again. Get out of here, windbag. He almost is like Radagast, isn't he? With that, the leaves in his head and the long brown beard. That actor was Sylvester McCoy, and apparently he'd wanted to play that role, or maybe Gandalf, for a long time. I've never seen him in anything else other than The Hobbit. That's the only exposure I have to him. Supposedly he's a very good actor, but I've never seen him in anything else. Oh, he's got thunderclouds now. But he's still no match for Spyro. Look at that. Easiest boss fight in the game. Even easier than Toasty, because Toasty at least had the dogs that he would send after you that would just flatten you like a pancake. But no, this guy didn't even put up a fight. He just threw like 3 thunderclouds at us and that was it. Easiest boss in the game by far. The sheep on stilts put up more of a fight. Alright, there we go. 100% level complete. So yeah, we are gonna return home. Job well done, Spyro. That was pretty easy. I wish we started earlier so that I had more time to play Death Stranding too. Not sure I'm going to be able to get to it tonight since it's already 2:30 a.m. or 2:35. I usually start playing it like around 2 a.m. Alright, so we got everything from the Magic Crafter's world. We got 300 gems, all the dragons, all the dragon eggs. We beat the boss. We are not going to do that BS with the flight level until the end of the game, so let's go. Let's move on to the Beastmaker's world. I think that one is actually the most annoying world in the game because unfortunately it's a swamp area, and if you know anything about swamp areas in video games, they kind of tend to suck, so that world's gonna be annoying. I think it has like some electricity themed levels that if you just step on the ground you get electrocuted, so not very fun to play compared to the rest of the games. I think the Dreamweavers is actually... I take back what I said earlier. I don't think Magic Crafters is my favorite. I think the Dreamweavers is my favorite because the enemies there are just so damn weird that they really do look like something out of a dream. They're just complete oddballs. Oh yeah, and now remember, I think Jacques is actually the boss for the Dreamweavers world, not the Beastmakers. I don't remember what the Beastmaker's boss is. I'm thinking about it. I think it takes place in some type of castle surrounded by like swamp, but I don't remember exactly what he himself is. Yeah, I think Jacques is just the Dreamweaver's boss. Like I said, it's basically the guy on a spring.
Thank you, Spyro, for recovering so many of our dragon eggs.
He's the one that hops from platform to platform. You gotta chase after him. So yeah, I have no idea who the Beastmaker's boss is. I know the fight takes place in a castle surrounded by the swamp. Other than that, I have no clue who he is. I completely forgotten.
Beastmaker's world if you're... Would you like to go?
Alright, let's go, Tuco. Man, I was just watching somebody's reaction to The Good and the Bad and the Ugly yesterday, and here he is, Tuco, exactly like the character in the movie. That movie is a pretty damn good movie, but it's so long, man. Like, they could have easily cut 15 minutes from that movie and it would have made a huge difference. It's just so damn long. I still think for a few more dollars, it's probably the best overall movie that he's made, Sergio Leone. At least from that time period. I haven't seen Once Upon a Time in the West yet, but from the Clint Eastwood movies he's made, for a few more dollars, it's probably the best. A Fistful is probably my favorite, and then The Good, the Bad, and the Ugly is most epic, but I think it's actually my least favorite overall compared to the earlier two. Which is surprising because I expected it to be the opposite. I expected it to be that each one will get better and better, and they all kind of stand equal. But my favorite is by far A Fistful of Dollars, and then the overall best is probably, like I said, for a few dollars more. And then The Good, the Bad, the Ugly is the epic one, but that's actually my least favorite of all. Although it has some pretty damn good music, I'll give it that. Some very good music by Ennio Morricone. So yeah, they're all pretty damn good though. They're all definitely worthy of a buy. Even if you're not a Western fan, which surprised the hell out of me how much I enjoyed those films. Alright, chicken, it's time to meet your doom. Kentucky Fried Chicken now. And you too. Oh, we almost got back the lives we lost in that one level where we lost 4. Yeah, look at that. Those guys have freaking taser sticks or like shock sticks, and they will electrocute you if you're too slow. Look at that. Just light up the whole floor. Almost looks like a Ghostbusters pack. We should have learned to fight a chicken. We should have learned to fry that chicken with the glow stick. Yeah, this is a swamp level, some real bayou stuff. Not really a huge fan of swamp levels, not in this, not in Donkey Kong Country 2, or even Resident Evil 7, where you're stepping onto that one little section where you're in the swamp over the bridges. That section kind of sucked. It was just full of the molded enemies. This is a very annoying section. Swamps and sewers are probably some of the most annoying levels of the video game world, especially if it's poisonous sewers like they tend to do, or poisonous swamps. Those are extra annoying for sure. Alright, let's free this guy and that'll be it for tonight. Let's see, who is this one? Bruno, like Sacha Baron Cohen.
Nasty North is turning our swamp into an electrified junk heap. And it used to be so beautiful.
I'm sure it was.
Yeah, Spyro's like, whatever, my guy. Spyro's not convinced. Like, it doesn't really look like it did anything to it except putting some electrified floors. Everything else is the same. So, yeah, it's not Nasty North causing problems here. Bruno, the swamp just sucks. You can't hold Nasty North responsible for that. He just sucks. Okay, so the first level we'll do next time when we come back is Terrace Village. But that'll be it for tonight. We got some good progress done. We completed all of the Beastmaker's World. Probably would have completed a lot more if we hadn't gotten lost trying to find those gems in those two particular stages, especially the first one. But including the second one too. Wizard Peak was annoying, but then the other one, the first one where we got what was it, Alpine Ridge, where we just got lost, we couldn't find those 14 remaining gems. That was annoying. That was annoying. So we probably would have been done much sooner if that for those two particular levels. But yeah, we're in the fourth world now. Like I said, there was some kind of blows, especially once you have to get in the levels inside that pyramid over there. Those levels suck. And the boss is not my favorite, obviously, because obviously I dislike him so much. I've completely forgotten about him. I completely forgotten who he is. So not my favorite of the levels, but they're still decent. You know, there's not really a bad level in this game aside from the Speedway level, which utterly suck completely. Those levels suck. There's no way else to put it. The only good one is Metro Speedway, where you're chasing after some pigeons. But other than that, those levels blow. But besides the Speedway challenges, there aren't really any really bad levels in a Spyro game. It's just great levels, good levels, and then decent levels that are tolerable at best. But there's no real bad levels where you say, oh, this is awful game design. Like, the only ones that'll really enrage you are basically just the Speedway levels. Other than that, it's all pretty cool. Slightly challenging, but not too much challenging fun, you know. If you want a challenge, look somewhere else. This is more just to enjoy video games, period. You know, it's fun that everyone can enjoy regardless of their age. But like I said, we will continue this next time after we do some Metal Gear Solid, probably. Maybe we might do Astrobot, who knows. But either way, after we do either Metal Gear or Astrobot, we'll continue along with this. So that's it for now. Thank you for watching, and I will see you again next time on Spyro 1 Reignited Trilogy and the good old-fashioned PS4. See you later, everyone.